So the next topic is vaccines in pregnancy, that is immunizations in pregnancy. Routinely recommended immunization in pregnancy. What are the contraindication precautions and high-risk groups? Effectiveness of vaccine is to prevent the disease from occurring. It reduces morbidity and mortality if disease is acquired. These are all effectiveness of vaccines. What is the objectives for this maternal vaccination is it protects both the mother and the fetus from the morbidity, provide the infant passive protection, passive immunity by transplacental transfer of antibodies, vaccinating pregnant women in third trimester. Okay, then for influenza sometimes or the respiratory illness, and vaccines which are recommended on advisory committee is types of vaccines is live vaccines, potential for infecting fetus, so we are not using those live vaccines. If it is used and if there is any risk, termination. Then types of immunization is toxoid, inactivated vaccine, immunoglobulin preparations. It is considered safe, but you have to wait till the second trimester, till the fetal development occurs. So guidelines for this vaccine is hepatitis A and B. They are recommended. HPV, influenza type. HPV is not recommended. Influenza is recommended. MMR, all these live vaccines are contraindicated. And Tdap or Td, which is associated with the diphtheria and A pertussis, are recommended nowadays. Timing of maternal immunization, pre-conception counseling is very much important. Pre-conception vaccinations, you have to take by the history. No differences in outcomes in it becomes pregnant. Pre-conception vaccines like HPV, now they have started. Women up to 26 years can take. If she becomes, then delay the remainder of the regimen. MMR, preconceptionally you can take, but it is contraindicated during the pregnancy. Most serious infections like measles and all will be avoided. Anyway, it's a routine in our investigation, so normally we'll be taking it. Rubella, it might lead to miscarriage and fetal death. Congenital rubella syndrome, this is one of the questions, which includes hearing loss, cataract, cardiac abnormalities, bone lesions, growth restriction, and neurologic abnormalities, including intellectual disability. Preconception vaccination is varicella, congenital varicella syndrome, limb hypoplasia, microcephaly, dermal scarring. 2% of fetuses infected in first 20 weeks of gestation. In utero exposure to maternal varicella, herpes zoster in infancy or early childhood. Antenatal vaccination, whatever I said, it is on both benefits mother and fetus. Tetanus is the thing which we have to speak because it is a routine investigation we'll be giving in antenatal patients. Infection is caused by Clostridium tetani, which is found in soil, dust, and animal feces, enters in the body by puncture wounds, splinters, insect bites, burns, causes uncontrollable muscle spasm. Bacteria binds to motor nerve, spinal cord, and brainstem, leading to lockjaw, coma, and death. Tetanus vaccine, it is the routine investigation what they have given 2 months, 4 months, and 6 months. Normally in the pregnancy we will be giving 2 doses, and now it is added with pertussis also, which is called as Tdap, which is life-threatening to infants and even the newborns, which comes as a runny nose, low-grade fever or cough. So recommendation of Tdap is no incomplete or unknown immunization. Start and complete the series 0, 4, 6 and 12 months. Okay, so a dose of Tdap should replace between 27 and 36 weeks. Totally the 2 doses should be given. Antenatal vaccination, influenza might be required in high risk groups, and hepatitis B also, including hepatitis A in high risk groups. Otherwise the other vaccines are not much. Okay, non-pregnant women of childbearing age who may become pregnant, if they are clinically indicated, they can take vaccines. Before administering any vaccine, we have to know that whether she is pregnant or not. During influenza season, better to take an influenza vaccine. So summary and recommendation, pregnant women should minimize the risk of exposure to infection. That is, avoid travel to high-risk locations, immunization of household members, maintaining good hygiene. Pregnancy within 1 month of immunization with the live vaccine. Termination of pregnancy is unwarranted. So MMR and Tdap. Thank you.